Hello guys and welcome to the channel. On today's video I would like to show you this quick and easy way to use this free plugin Valhalla Supermassive to calculate the reverb and pre-delay time of your song to match the tempo. Instead of using the old way of having to go to a website online to type in your tempo or using a calculator, let's use this to do it easy and simple. So the first thing is you need to know that to get the quarter note of your reverb time is 60,000 divided by your tempo. That will give you the quarter note. Obviously, because 60,000 is the number of milliseconds in a minute. So let's do that quickly on this calculator so that we make sure we're getting the right thing on the Valhalla Supermassive. So if you say 60,000 divided by the tempo, as you can see on here, I've got 112 equals to, so we're getting 535.7. So let's try that here. In order to do it with this plugin, you need to first, instead of being in milliseconds, change it to note, and now move this to quarter note, which is 1/4. This is the quarter note. Then bring it back to milliseconds. So as you can see, we're getting the same thing, 535.7, which is what we have here. So this is your reverb time in quarter note. If you obviously want to change this, maybe because it's too big, on a calculator what you normally do is you divide it by 2 to give you 267. Remember, this divide by 2 will obviously be 8 notes now. So in order to get the same thing with this plugin, just go back to notes and bring this to 8 notes and then change it back to milliseconds, which is the same thing, 267.9, 267.85. Obviously this has been approximated. So this is how easy it is to get the reverb time. And for the pre-delay, normally pre-delay is calculated using 1/64. So just change this back to note again and move it all the way to 1/64 and come back to milliseconds. So this should be your pre-delay, which is 33.5. Obviously, if you want it a bit bigger, then you can either times this by 2. In order to do it here, just change this again to note and go to 32 because that's times 2, and then come back if you want a slightly longer pre-delay. Note, in order to now get your pre-delay and decay time to be perfectly in pitch, you just have to minus this 33.5 from this, which is easy. But even if you don't minus it, if you leave it this way, because that 3.5 is a very small milliseconds, you won't even notice the difference. So I hope this video is helpful. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. I will show you also how to achieve this using the Chroma Reverb that comes with Logic Pro. So in order to get the same thing for your pre-delay, just select this note and then change this to your 1/64 and then untick this musical note. That gives you that 33, obviously 33.5, but this one always rounds it up for you because it doesn't have point. Also, in order to get your decay time, just tick that musical note again and move this to 1/4, which is your quarter note. Untick it, that still gives you 0.54. This is because this one is showing you in seconds instead of milliseconds, so you just have to put the point, bring the point forward, which will give you that 5.4 instead of 5.35. is still rounding it up for you, like I said at the beginning. So in order to get maybe times 2 of this, just click this again and go to 8, untick it, which is that 27 instead of 267. is still rounding it up for you. So you just need to move your decimal point one place, which is 2 points instead of 0.27, because this one is showing you in seconds. But obviously, as you can see with this free plugin, which is the Supermassive, you can easily do it as easy as anything instead of going through your calculator. So I hope this video helps you guys. Happy making music. See you on the next video. Bye now.